Hi, this is time once again to take a look at what I colored for the month of September 2021, and I'll start with a couple from Alphonse Mucha, rendered by Susan Coop. And that noise you hear is my cat tearing up my chair. This one was done with markers mostly and metallic pencils and some a little bit of white gel pen. And this was done for Olga Rani's month-long color-along featuring headdresses. And I also did another one in here for that same color-along. The background was done with metallic pencils, and the rest of it was done with, I believe, Prismacolor Scholars. Yeah, he's really tearing up my chair tonight. You crazy animal. Next, I did one in Cute and Creepy by Camilla D'Erco. And, oh, not that one. Not that one. There we go. Yeah. And this was a buddy color with Mary over at Another Little Piece of My Art. And what's interesting was we had a very similar color scheme, but where I made the lips purple, she made her skin purplish color, and her clothing was green and my background was green. And I used metallic pencils for the scissors and water-based marker for the hair and the clothing. And the pencils, the skin was done with pencils and markers. Yeah. Next, I did one in Bohemian Beauties by Dorian Attic. And I used a combination of media, markers and pencils. The background was done with neon pencils. I think the Scholars. And for the gems, what I did was I used a metallic gold and then went over it with a white gel pen and then shaded over that with chalk pastel. And I'm thinking I might go back in and give the gems some glitter glue to make them sparkle a little bit more. I did one in Vogue from Pap Leisure. I didn't really know what I wanted to color, so I just grabbed a book from my stash and pulled this one out and looked through it, and this is what I came up with. The background, I I was looking for something along the line of a moon with a shadow around it, and I wanted to make it look more round here, like the moon was full, but it was shaded, but it was eclipsed, I guess. But it looks kind of awkward the way it came out, but other than that, you know, it was a spur of the moment, on the fly sort of thing. I had fun with it. I used markers for this portion. This portion here I used gouache and gel pen for this section, the moon she's sitting on, and the rest was markers. Next, from Ornamental Fashions by Mingju Sun, I did a couple in here. This was done with markers and gel pens and what else? Oh yeah, chalk pastel for the background. Yeah. This one was done for a color along Nirma Coloring over on Instagram. She had a month-long color along featuring girls with golden hair and red lips. And this was one of the ones I submitted for that. The background was done with metallic pencils, and the foreground was done with, her dress was done with markers, and I think, yeah, a little bit of pencil shading on her skin. And Fabulous Fashions of the 70s by Mingju Sun. Did a couple in this one. Yeah. And markers and gel pens mostly. And for the background was pastels. The markers I used on this is a set that I'm going to feature in an upcoming haul, so I won't spoil the surprise. Let's see, where's the other one? Did I? Oh, okay, here it is. There we go. And this was also done with markers, pencils, and gel pens, and pastel for the background. I did a few in Prima Princesses. And there's the name of the illustrator. And don't tell me I didn't mark these off. Okay, this is the most recent one I finished. This one was also done with those markers I mentioned earlier on her skin, and the rest was done with the watercolor and markers and gel pens. I'm getting kind of a shadow here. There we go. I'll bring that down just a little bit. Yeah. And I thought I had paper clips in this to mark off the other ones I did. I know I did. Oh goodness, okay. Bear with me, there we go. And this was another one I did for Nirma Coloring over on Instagram for her golden hair and red lips. Or was it? No, it was golden hair and green eyes. That's what it was. Yes, I remember now. The green eyes. And I used gouache and watercolor and gel pens for this one. And some pastel for shading on her skin as well. There we go. There's some sparkly on her jewels. And there's one more in here that I didn't mark off. There we go. And this was also done with the new marker set I mentioned. And also was done with gouache and watercolor pencil. And the background was done with Arteza metallic watercolor. And one more in the Red Queen. I haven't colored in this one for a long time, and I was looking through my stash and thought, oh, I haven't colored in this one for a while, and I found a page that sparked my interest. It's this one here. Illustrated by Yvonne Gilbert. Yeah. See if I can cut the glare down a little bit. There we go. And this was done with Crayola pencils, both regular and watercolor. And the background was done with the Mondo Llama markers. And the gold Uniball Signo gel pen for details on her dress and on the curtains. And this one I did in all markers. And it's a quote from the book that this coloring book is based on. Yeah, and that's it for the month of September. And like I said, I have a haul video coming up probably in the next few days, as soon as I get the ambition. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.